Let's welcome back to the show Congresswoman Mariannette Miller-Meeks, who is on the House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus. Great to have you back on, Congresswoman. So the Blue Dog House Democrats now say yes, Nancy Pelosi, launch a commission, a probe into the origins of the pandemic. What do you say to this?
It's about time. We have been asking for this for several months. We've asked for it both on the Select Coronavirus Task Force subcommittee, as you mentioned. We've asked for it in letters. We've talked about it in conversations, and I would say it's about time. We need to know the origins. We think it came from a laboratory, the Wuhan Institute of Virology in Wuhan, China. But it's very important to know the origins. It's important that the international community and other countries come forward and pressure the Chinese Communist Party to be more transparent with information about where the virus came from.
Okay, let's move on to this, Congresswoman. Major pushback now against Dr. Fauci. He says children age 2 or older should wear masks, but the WHO says children under age 5 don't need to wear masks. There's a lot of confusion about this. What do you say to this?
It's the same reason why there's vaccine hesitancy, and that's because we continue to get mixed messages from the so-called experts. So the WHO has said children under 5 don't need to wear masks. Even as far back as almost a year ago, the American Journal of Pediatrics had published that children don't transmit. So children up to the elementary school age, so that would be up to until 6th grade, don't transmit the virus to other children or to adults. Children get the virus from other adults, but they weren't transmitting it. And that may be because they have a better immune system and a better T-cell immune system. But nonetheless, we have known for over a year that children don't transmit the virus. So, delaying children going to summer camps, being outdoors where there's almost infinitesimally low transmission. Seems absurd to have children wear masks when they're outdoors playing in sports. And certainly in the elementary age group, I think to say that we're not going to let children go back to school unless they're wearing masks is not following the science, which again creates more problems and less trust in the opinion of our experts and our institutions.
Yeah, I mean, how can you follow the science when it's all over the map? Right? I mean, Dr. Fauci, some would say he might be overcompensating. It sounds like he's being Jesuitical. He was trained by Jesuits. He's told to hold, they say hold back on saying everything in service to what they think is a higher truth, meaning science. And at the start of the pandemic, he totally blew it. He kept flip-flopping on masks, on what percentage is herd immunity. He created major confusion. And now we've got this. We've got vaccines not yet fully approved by the FDA, and people are being berated into taking vaccines. Listen, we want people to be safe. We want people to be vaccinated. We're talking about honesty and transparency. If you've got people knocking door to door, are they going to tell the people behind that door that there are side effects to this? Are the Democrats' National Committee, when they, monitor text messages, are they going to tell people, yeah, there are side effects?
Well, I think it's one of the reasons why there is confusion, number one. And number two, it's the reason why there's vaccine hesitancy. So they don't need to look any further than themselves and the media that have perpetuated some of this hysteria. Yes, there are side effects from the vaccine. We should be forthright and transparent about that. The CDC should be transparent about that. When I asked Dr. Fauci and Dr. Walensky about herd immunity back in April, they should have been transparent about the level of herd immunity, what's common knowledge for herd immunity, but that we don't quite know what it is with COVID-19. So I think more transparency, more honesty, and when you don't know the answer, people can accept that you don't know the answer because it's a novel coronavirus. But give that answer and then help people to decide what's best for them based on accurate information. So it just adds to the confusion. I mean, you can go back to last year when Vice President Kamala Harris demeaned the vaccine because it came from President Trump. And then Dr. Fauci said, well, even if everybody's vaccinated, we'll still be wearing masks until 2022. And it's no wonder people are confused about what expert opinion they should listen to.
Yeah, that's a great point. Representative Mariannette Miller-Meeks, we love having you on. Come back soon. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much, Liz. You have a good evening.